I love the fighting choreography. Hey everyone, Henry Yellow here. Welcome back. Right now we are going to watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. The title for this movie is actually a Chinese idiom and it literally translates to 卧虎藏龙, which means a place or situation where there are many unnoticed masters or people with hidden talents, just like a tiger crouching in the shadows or a dragon concealed from sight. The idiom is used to warn against underestimating people, as they might possess hidden skills or potential. It's like seeing a regular guy or girl walking on the streets, but you never know if they're actually an expert. The origin of this phrase comes from a poem by the ancient Chinese poet Yu Xin. The poem reads this thing, which I can't read, I'll need to translate that. 安时以长虎，盘根似卧龙. The translation by Google says the hidden stone is suspected of hiding a tiger, and its entwined roots resemble a crouching dragon. A translation by another user from Reddit says behind the rock in the dark probably hides a tiger, and the coiling giant root resembles a crouching dragon. The last character in Xiaohu and Jiaolong's names mean tiger and dragon respectively. So I think these two are characters in a movie, maybe even the main characters. Among the cast members in this movie, I've heard of Michelle Yeoh and Chow Yun-fat. If you mention Chow Yun-fat to my parents, I'm pretty sure they're familiar with him because he has a movie, I think it's called God of Gamblers, and that movie plays every single year on TV during Chinese New Year. I'm sure I've watched parts of that movie as a kid, but I don't really remember it. I know Michelle Yeoh stars in a lot of Chinese movies too, but the movie that I remember her in is the most recent movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I highly recommend watching that movie if you like fighting scenes and fast-paced action, and comedy, of course. If you'd love to watch my full reaction to Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, then check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. And if you enjoy my videos and you enjoy my reactions, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. After this movie, I'll be continuing with the Kurosawa Ford Wells run. I think I'm pretty much done with Orson Welles movies at this point, so it's just Akira Kurosawa and John Ford. So yeah, you can look forward to those movies. And for now, are you ready to watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon with me? Let's go. I've got the Chinese language version, by the way, because I think it sounds best in the original language. Any movie sounds the best in the original language.
陆白兄，好久不见。
是，
证人年初从武当山路过这里，说起你正在闭关修炼。
我一度进入了一种很深的寂静，时间、空间都不存在。我似乎触到了师父从未指点过的境地。
Wow.
你得到了，
因为我并没有得到的喜悦，却被一种寂灭的悲哀环绕。有些事我需要想想，
什么事？
一些心里放不下的事。
He still has earthly attachments he can't let go of.
有件东西，法南里替我带给贝勒爷，
这是你随身的佩剑，这么多年，它依旧都跟着你。
跟着我惹来不少江湖恩怨。该是离开这些恩怨的时候，想先去给恩师上墓。这么多年了，尸仇还没报，我竟然萌生了退出江湖的念头。我该去求他的原谅。
办完了事，你到北京跟我会合，你来我就等你。
也许吧。
Ooh, impressive. Look at the city.
当今天下，论剑法，论武德，只有慕白配使用这把剑，我就替他管着吧。李慕白突然交出了清明剑，莫非他向你暗示些什么？你们的感情我是知道的， 总是不敢向对方承认这份感情。
我跟慕白都不是胆怯的人，也许事情并不是您想的那样。
面对情子，再大的英雄也是莫可奈何呀。
Yeah. Fighting on the battlefield and the matters of the hearts are completely different things. It requires a different courage.
我是府上今儿的客，是御府的小姐。
再好看也是凶器，刃上染了血，你就不会说它好看了。
The sound effect.
你刚才说这把剑是归
是我恩兄李慕白的。
李慕白，我在新疆都听说过他，大名鼎鼎的。于姐是使剑的吧？
我使双刀，剑法不略通一二，真是得用这把剑才行啊！
在江湖上走来走去的，是不是很好玩？
走江湖靠的是人手，不讲信誉，可就玩不长了。
遇上不服气的就打。
写书都不那么写，书就没法子卖了。狮子跳蚤咬得睡不着觉。书里也写这个。
Not as glorious as in the books.
可我还没过我自己想过的日子。于姐还没嫁人吧？
你看呐，
没有，嫁了人还能跑来跑去的。
Different people face different problems. What?
刚柔相济，方得志道。
What was the bowl made of? Split in half so effortlessly.
听说你见到于秀莲了，夫人不会让你跟那个人混的。小姐长大了，要嫁人了，以后怎么着会怎么样？
还不是一样。
Ooh. Wait, is it her? Oh, outmatched. Jade Fox.
保江湖归原主，现在祸害后说。你是武当派的门人。
It does look like her, the governor's daughter. Jade Fox is the one who killed Li Mubai's master. Literally flying across the rooftops. Ooh, nice. Ooh. Very nice, very smooth fight scenes. And whoa! Yo, she's literally running down the walls. Woo! Sniper. I wish I could fly like that, or float like that. She even caught the dart that came from behind her. That's awesome. I love the fight scenes.
燕子啊，
我写于姐姐的名字。
这鱼写起来真相近。谢谢你抽空见我。听说你大喜的日子快到了。
卢老太爷是朝内的大官，又是3代翰林，对爹在北京大有好处。
Of course, it's an arranged marriage.
要是能够自由自在的生活，选择自己心爱的人，用自己的方式去爱他，那才算得上是真正的幸福。
我小时候家里也给定过亲，他的名字叫孟思昭，他跟李慕白也是拜把的兄弟。孟思昭为了救李慕白，死在对手的刀下。 我们虽然用共同经历了许多事，可是我们都坚持要对得起施咒和那一纸婚约。你说的自由自在，我也渴望。
只亏那位孟大侠福薄，爱就爱了呗。我要认你这个姐姐，以后你跟我说话不许再这么见外了。
I'm sure it's been years. There shouldn't be anything wrong with Mu Bai and Xiu Lian being together.
李世锤，别，你别老碰他本人。不瞒您说，我是陕甘的总捕头，我那人也是武行中有名有姓的，都被他害了。刘爷，您歇着。
What?
好了，今晚有时黄土岗上一决生死，狐狸出动了。
Catching the weapon with a chopstick.
闭眼狐狸，师傅的仇终于可以报了。
宝剑侍妾的事，你尽可以怪罪我，但是请你相信，我有我的法子，很快给你找回来。
我并不在乎这把宝剑。
那你来是？
He came back for you.
大驾而回，李爷，你房间收拾好了，请德总管带路。
You don't have to go. You can continue to talk. Tell her.
说来就这手信呢，怎么还闻不到骚味？
Why is this guy here? He's way outmatched.
彩球，你不给我活路，我也不让你活！我要给我娘报仇！什么婊子，一起来送死！
Oh, they think he'll just be a burden. Well, he'll be safer there. Oh my goodness, he's attacking his own ally. Seriously, he should just stay away. Oh, acupuncture point. Oh, you can't attack experts with hidden weapons.
武当派早该铲除这个妖孽！你冒充道姑潜入武当，盗走心血，毒害我师父。
你师傅可惜太小看女人，即使入了防卫，也不肯把功夫传给我。
Aha. Ooh, this time she's outmatched.
也不冤枉！
She taught the secret manuals to her daughter.
弟弟，来下都在这儿了。
Oh, not her daughter, disciple. She actually took in the governor's daughter as a disciple. Ooh. He knows the exact length of the sword so he can dodge it. Oh! Oh! Ooh. Oh man, I thought all the experts were immune to thrown weapons.
这件事情得尽快的解决。
您能不能找个什么借口，把玉夫人和玉小姐请到府里来坐坐？
哦，您是打算？
哎呀，真过意不去，买了料子还要我们挑，听说憋了府上丢东西了。
丢的东西已经知道谁拿了，即使拿了剑的人能自己把剑放回去，为了爷给面子，也就不追究了。再好的人也有犯错的时候，有的错误不仅是害了自己，还连累了全家人。这个刀剑人
Xiu Lian already knows.
很不寻常，应该不会这么傻的。
I think her eyes are very recognizable.
来了，怎不进来吗？
给你守个门。
You standing guard, I don't think that's much use. At least not when facing with an actual expert.
进来吧，两个人就不怕打不过闭眼狐狸了。
Both of you together aren't her match.
这么晚了，还不歇着？来还剑吗？
高兴就还，不高兴就不还。
你师傅在哪？
Oh, fast. Love the smooth movement. He's much faster.
你需要良师的调教，重理剑法。
He's so casual.
揣而论之，不可长拔。无主，入掌，不应，不变，舍己从人，才能我顺人辈。教你一点做人处事的道理。
Dang, attacking all her weak points, her openings.
你还有修炼，修武德，才能体会静中之动的境界。
Why?
你为什么要教我？
我一直在想找一个徒弟，
我怕我学会了杀了你。
既为师徒，就愿以性命相见。
Wow.
武当山是酒馆昌寮，我不下。你怎么还在这儿？你杀了个官差，不能再待在这儿了。
要不是你盗走了青明剑，别人怎么会发现我在这儿？我有份你就有份，咱俩一起走，想干什么就干什么。谁想来我们就杀他痛快。这就是江湖，恩恩怨怨，你死我活，很吓人。嘿。
你以为这几年是你在教我武当剑法心诀吗？我藏而不露，也只是怕你伤心。
要不是李梦白那天使出了你的功力，我还真不知道你瞒了我这么多。
我发现我可以击败你，我看不到天地的变，不知道该往哪里去。
The student has surpassed the master. I love it. A lot of negative space so we can focus on him.
他的心性需要约束，武艺更需要导正和进一步的修炼。他应该到武当山来做徒弟。
武当山收女弟子吗？
为他，也许破个例吧。如果不成，这姑娘将来恐怕成为一条毒龙。
别动，小虎。
小龙，我错了，我不该让你走，跟我回去。 回新疆你就舒展了，想做什么就做什么。
这些日子你一直在找我。
Ah, bandits. A lot of them. Oh. Oh. Wow, she's relentless.
你的毛毛没事，快回去。他是我的。你的名字？我是罗小虎。
小虎 could mean small tiger. Oh, that would have been a cheap shot, critical hit. Ooh, nice cave. Oh, that was a cheap shot. Ooh, in the middle of nowhere. He still found her and brought her back.
你的脾气很不好，这样就好了。
死就别抓汉子。
告诉我你的名字。
呸！
呸！汉人没有这种名字的。
No, it's funny because there are people named Pei. Could be an actual name.
我有你一半坏，你现在就不是这样了。
Yep.
我知道你很想洗澡，等你洗好了，心情就好了，不可以再打人。
Yeah, I was just going to say, watch your back. Don't get hit by a rock. Oh.
为一把梳子，值得吗？
它对我来说很尊贵，像你这样的土匪就没用。给我。
Oh. Ouch. Another fight. Okay. It's going to turn into that kind of fight.
小的时候，有一天夜里，我看见天上落下千万颗的星星。我是个孤儿，我就一个人去找星星。我想，如果我骑马到了沙漠的另一头，我就可以找到它的。
所以你在心里头还是个小男孩，在寻找那些流星。
而且，我已经找到最亮的一颗星了。
So smooth and so sweet.
你别送我回去。
你自己决定吧。也许以后你会很烦，你会想你的爸爸，想你的妈妈。我一定会干一番事业，让你的爸爸妈妈看得起我。如果谁敢从那个山上跳下来，天神就会满足他一个愿望。有一个人父母病了，他就从山上跳下去，他漂泊到一个地方去，再也没有回来。他知道他的愿望实现了。
Please don't actually jump from the mountain.
我真的尽了力。我听说你们去了北京，我怕再也见不到你了，所以我就来了。
Okay. He won my heart. Go run away with him.
你们永远别回来。
What?
就这样。
But why? She faces such a dilemma trying to choose between her parents or her real lover. 他是我的，
不论他是不是你的，你没有命，说什么也没用。
豁出去了。
如果你真的爱他，你不会这样说。我手书一封，你带去武当山，在那等我消息。
好吧。
看来这江湖恩怨未了，我这里连外城的库房都不如了。
Someone took the sword again?
玉娇龙离家出走，
听说鲁爷入洞房的时候，新娘子不见了。
义父向他背了一个信儿，
这事就交给我们，不劳你费心。
伺候点什么？怎么这么早？
打扰了，在下冀东铁鹰爪宋明，这位是我师哥飞天豹李云。
Flying Cougar.
我们哥俩帮你调查调查地面，
用不着你们操心。
这位是真不懂是假不懂啊？跟武当派的李慕白是
手下败将。
What? She's bragging. She defeated Li Mubai? No, she's far from getting there.
师傅一再地说，把手握紧，里面什么也没有。把手松开，你拥有的是一切。
刚才你握住我的手，你能感觉到它的真实吗？
每一次我看见，都不敢触摸。
压抑只会让感情更强烈。
我也阻止不了我的欲望。我想跟你在一起。
There we go, he said it.
我反而能感觉到一种平静。
She doesn't have enough money. Oh, trouble comes knocking.
在下铁臂神拳米大彪，听闻有高人在此，特来请教。那在下就失礼了。
Uh-oh. Ouch.
在下花影无踪飞刀场，这位江南鹤可曾认识？
什么鸡鸭鹤？我从来不吃两只脚的东西。你名字也太啰嗦了。
你凤阳山魁星五首
Shining Phoenix.
好个陆军兄，活该倒霉姓陆，要屁话。
He's running away. He's slowly turning away.
到底是何人？
我乃是小心。
Oh, that was nice.
潇洒人间一线牵，清明宝剑圣龙拳，都要低头求我怜。
Invincible sword goddess.
神来无影去无踪，明日拔去五张。
Oh, I feel sorry for the restaurant owner. She's just out here venting.
出口伤人，出手伤人，从未见过如此无礼之人。
他硬说鲁军配是兄弟。
The poor guy.
是她丈夫。
Everyone's beaten black and blue. I really want to know how an abacus becomes a weapon. Is it because he calculates his moves and his opponent's moves? All his attacks are within his calculations.
于姐姐，我只不过是求个干净衣裳，又不是来做客的。
不必我给你吧。
我也只是路过，想看看你。姐，
好了，话也闯了，也知道道上是怎么回事，可以不嫁，父母不能丢下。先让爹娘放心，你与小虎的事再看着办。
他在哪里？
李慕白已经安排了。
你们都是一起的，给我下套，我走。
叫你给我闭嘴！你凭什么骂人？李慕白没有惩罚你，你反而一再而言挑衅，这样的姊妹不要也罢。
我不在乎，只不过我怀疑做我的敌人你能撑多久。
Wow.
偷偷出去，把门关上。好，说翻脸就翻脸。
Oh yeah, she prefers a broader sword, like a machete. Oh, she's suddenly holding two swords. Oh. Oh, look at that spear bend. Love it. She's a master of so many weapons. The Green Destiny sword is invincible. It can break everything. Too heavy. Wait, what is that? Ooh. Whew. That thing's tough. Ooh, but it's still getting cut. Oh, cutting the same spot again and again.
有本事就别用宝剑。
哼，打不赢怪兵器不好。去啊，随便挑，我等着你。
She's getting really arrogant now. Ooh, a sword. A big sword. Destroyed literally everything in there.
把剑给我。
拿去。
住手！到此为止。
从今以后，我认剑不认人。
Whoa. I love the fighting choreography. She said 从今以后人见不认人, which means she will only recognize the sword, not the person. So it's like cutting ties, I guess.
当然是留一步给你，是要见你的本性。
Standing on leaves.
你们这些老江湖怎么见得到本心？
Where do you learn this kind of skill? Imagine if this existed in real life. Ooh, stable as a mountain.
为什么非要缠着我？
我来教你进去。
剑还我！
白痴，
做梦！
那剑是没用的。
He's trying to teach her that it's not the sword that makes an expert, it's the expert himself.
你爹娘是要面子的人，哪能容你再见家母？你我都是自己唯一的亲人。
Oh, he found her.
你要剑还是要我？
你中了迷信。
Transferring some chi into her body.
你们怎么来的？
毕野狐狸往这边走，我们跟来的。
Oh, poison needles. Oh. Oh.
你的路已经到了尽头。
天香。
Oh.
虽然你死不语，我要的是玉娇龙的命，隐藏心诀，让我苦练不成。 一个8岁的孩子就有这种血气，这就是毒。我唯一的情，唯一的仇。
你不能死，告诉我你用的是什么毒？你不能死。
紫阴针，毒走心脉，
静脉的血就会开始倒流。
He's very calm.
我知道解放，是从师娘那儿知道的。你们救了我，让我救他吧。
好吧，你快去，顶多只有个对视。
这是于姐的，于姐叫来的。
让他进来。慕白，守住气，给我一点希望。
秋莲，
别动气，
我只有一息尚存。
用这一口气炼神还虚吧，提升这一口气，到达你这一生追求的境地。别放下，浪费在我身上。
我要用这个纸对你说，我一直深爱着你。
Why do you have to wait until it's too late? She even told him not to waste his last breath on her.
我宁愿游荡在你身边，做几天的夜归，就算落进最黑暗的地方，我的爱也不会让我成为永远的孤魂。
他走了。
答应我，不论你对此生的决定为何，一定要真诚地对待自己。
She wishes that she could be true to herself earlier.
小楼，
小龙，
还记得你说的那个故事吗？许个愿吧，小虎。
一起回新疆。
But why? No, she's an expert. She can float. Why did she jump? I need to think about this for a moment. Did she jump because of guilt, or did she jump because she's just torn between being with Xiaohu and going back to her parents? Perhaps she jumped and just slowly floated down the mountain to contemplate life. I'd like to believe that she won't die from jumping off this mountain because, as an expert, she knows how to slow down her descent and float. The alternative, which is more tragic, is she jumped. She chose to end it right there because she felt guilty for Li Mubai's death, and she does not know how to proceed with her life. If she spends the rest of her life with Xiaohu, then she will feel guilty for running away from her parents. If she chooses to go back to her parents, then she will feel regret for not being with Xiaohu. And so she just ends it all. This kind of ending, I think, is purposely left very vague, so we have to interpret the meaning ourselves. It's also possible that she didn't literally jump off the mountain. Maybe it is symbolic. Maybe it represents the death of her current self, and she becomes a completely new, wiser person after this. Here are some interesting interpretations of the ending. In her quest to be a free warrior, she has seen that this path has not brought happiness to the other women fighters, whether it's Jade Fox or Su Lian. She realizes that no matter how much Xiaohu Lo loves her, even if he were to marry her and cherish her, true and honorable freedom cannot exist for her as long as she is a woman in that world. The secret wish she makes before she jumps off the mountain is to be reborn as a man, or perhaps as a woman who can truly be free. This is said to be the most convincing explanation, but I don't feel it. I can agree with the statement that a lot of the women fighters that we have seen in this movie has not have good happiness. Even the police officer that got killed earlier in the movie, Tsai, even his daughter who wanted to avenge her mother's death, she lost her father and she never avenged her mother or her father. So yeah, I agree with the statement here, but I disagree that true and honorable freedom cannot exist after she marries Xiaohu. I don't think he's going to restrict her freedom like her arranged marriage. But then again, his wish at the end is for them to return to the desert. So in a way, I guess that is restricting her freedom. If you think about it that way, then well, maybe I can see why this could be part of the explanation for the ending. Another interpretation is that Jen has already fallen for Li Mubai at that point, and her jump is a wish that he would come back to life for her again. When Li Mubai and Jen were fighting, he said, "I took you out here so I could see your true self." Jen replied, "What do you know about a true heart?" Li Mubai isn't getting the affection that she has for him. It could also be a reference to how Mubai has suppressed his desires all these years. This is why Jade Fox sets up Li Mubai and Jen in the trap. She drugged Jen with an aphrodisiac and then lured Shu Lian over there, hoping to destroy their relationship forever. That actually makes sense. She lures Li Mubai and Xiu Lian over there, hoping that Mubai would sleep with Jen and then Xiu Lian would see it and have her heart broken. This actually matches Jade Fox's character because earlier at the beginning of the movie, she said that Mubai's master sleeps with her in bed, but he wouldn't teach her the Wudan arts. So Jade Fox is trying to prove that Mubai is no different from his master. But Mubai proves her wrong by resisting and then saving Jen from the drug. No wonder Jade Fox didn't kill Jen when she had the chance, because she still wanted to use Jen to lure Mubai into the trap. Xiu Lian tells Jen to be true to herself, so Jen jumps off the cliff for the one she loves, which is no longer Xiao Hu. It is this moment that Jen learns the true meaning of heroism. It's not being able to triumph over others physically, as she had thought throughout the film, but it is giving your all for the one you love. I think it's also about doing what you feel is right and following your heart. The key words being be true to yourself. Even Li Mubai, who was a powerful expert on the verge of achieving enlightenment, he couldn't be true to himself. He could not reveal his true feelings to Xiu Lian until his last breath, literally. Or Jen was so overly impassioned and realized she could never be happy with all the options this life had to offer her, since her arranged marriage would leave her starved for adventure, but all her attempts at adventuring turned sour through deceit and desperation. She attempted to end it or flee by jumping off the bridge because she realized she didn't have the mere wherewithal to be a truly honorable and respected warrior. I agree more with the first and second interpretation that I've read. I can agree if you tell me that Jen has feelings for Mubai, but it's very different from the love that Xiu Lian has for Mubai. The love between Xiu Lian and Mubai is like a stable seedling that has been nurtured and grown into a beautiful flower, whereas the feeling that Jen has for Mubai is more like a crush. She's always looked up to him because of his famous reputation, and who doesn't want a knight in shining armor who rescues you from a villain, right? I'm sure Jen feels very guilty about Mubai's death, but she wouldn't jump it off and end her life. I still believe that her jumping off the bridge won't kill her. It is her way of fleeing, running away, saying no to Xiao Hu. That's why after she jumped, we see Xiao Hu starting to cry, because that's basically Jen telling him no, she's not going to be with him. She still values her freedom. Xiu Lian told her to be true to herself. That's why she went back to the mountain and got together with Xiao Hu again, so she can truly make a decision whether she wants to choose her parents, Xiao Hu, or freedom. After spending one night with him, she made her decision and said goodbye to him on the bridge. She jumped off to pursue a life of adventure, not being tied down by anything or anyone. Perhaps she will choose to walk the same path as Mubai, the path of enlightenment. Maybe she has chosen to cut off all her attachments and she will surpass Mubai in the same way that she surpassed Jade Fox. Being the disciple who surpassed her master, she will also surpass Mubai by going beyond the point that Mubai was never able to reach. We saw from the beginning of the movie that Mubai was about to reach enlightenment, but something stopped him. What stopped him was Xiu Lian. He couldn't cut her off, he couldn't let her go. That's why he came back to be with her. Well, I believe Jen can go beyond. She is the genius of her generation, but the price she had to pay and the attachments she had to cut off, it is something that a person her age shouldn't have to experience. It's something that no one should have to experience, really. At first, I thought that Lee Mu-bai was the main character of the story, but it turns out Jen was the main character all along. She experienced love, she experienced heartbreak, she experienced the adventures and the world of martial arts. And at the end, her jumping off the bridge represents her rising above everything and going beyond. Other than the interpretation for the ending, the only other thing that I want to comment on is the fight scenes. Amazing fight scenes, great choreography. I enjoyed it very much. The hand-to-hand fighting at the beginning, floating across the rooftops so smoothly and effortlessly. The battle of the weapons with the spear and the machete and the baton, followed by the battle in the bamboo forest. Like, how do they not get the strings attached to the actors tangled up in all those leaves and everything? Like this, the whole thing is just amazing and impressive. Even the battle in the restaurant was quite nice. I think they had to remove the roof of the building, otherwise they wouldn't have enough space to use the strings to lift up the actor, making them fly and everything. Overall, I enjoyed the whole thing, the fight scenes, the beautiful views of the desert and then the mountains and the valleys. It's an enjoyable movie overall. Now, what do you think of the movie and what do you think about the ending? What does it mean? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thanks for watching the movie with me. Hope you enjoyed my reaction, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Peace.